Zillow just confirmed that U.S. home values have now declined for 6 consecutive months. At the same time, buyers are still hesitating, homes are sitting longer, and affordability only looks better on paper, not in lived experience. The reason is simple. Housing does not reprice like stocks. It reprices through time, psychology, and carry costs first, and only later through headline prices. The video we are reacting to walks through real-time market data showing weaker demand, rising days on market, and clear softening across many regions. But what matters more than the direction is the mechanism underneath it. In our strategy, we focus on how housing actually clears. First, listings take longer to sell, then sellers offer concessions, then buyers step back and wait. Only after that do price cuts become visible in the data. That is exactly what we are seeing now. Redfin shows homes taking the longest time in years to go under contract. Zillow shows prices drifting lower month after month. These are not crash signals. They are confirmation signals of a slow grind phase. Condos are where this stress shows up first. When HOA fees rise, insurance costs jump, or special assessments appear, the true monthly cost of ownership changes overnight. That shrinks the buyer pool fast, even if the listing price looks cheaper. This is why condos often lead downturns rather than follow them. Another quiet pressure point is rent. In many Sunbelt markets, rents are falling while ownership costs stay high. When renting becomes easier and buying feels risky, urgency disappears. Buyers wait. Time on market stretches, negotiating power shifts. This is where a lot of market narratives break down. Rate cuts alone do not restart housing demand. Payments, confidence, and stability matter more than headlines. Without those, demand stays cautious even as prices slip. If this kind of framework-based analysis is useful to you, subscribing helps you stay oriented through cycles like this. Not predictions, not hype, just a consistent way to understand where pressure is building and where it is fading over time. Quick note before we go further. This is educational commentary, not financial advice, and not a recommendation to buy or sell anything. So what are we watching next? We are watching whether days on market continue to rise, whether rent softness spreads or stabilizes, whether concessions turn into broader price discovery, and whether housing stress begins to spill into credit or employment. What would change this view is simple. A sustained drop in monthly payments, faster clearing of listings, or a broad return of rent-driven urgency. Until then, the evidence points to a slow repricing process rather than a sudden reset. Housing does not need to collapse to matter. It only needs to quietly stop working the way it used to. We do not need to be early. We just need to stay aligned with the signals as they evolve.